afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this gloomy, overcast Sunday afternoon? Hey, you, Lebo Koi Pod, I see you. Yes, get across, give my man Lebo a subscribe, drop him a comment, give him a thumb, tell the Twisted One sent ya, and also he is starting to kick off a venture doing mugs and embroidery and all that sort of malarkey. So get across. No doubt he has a Facebook page. I haven't double checked that because, as you know, I'm not on Facebook. But Lebo Koi Pond, drop him in the comments. No doubt, if you check his description, there could be an email address there where you can contact him. But as I say, get across, give him a subscribe. Anyway, it is late Sunday afternoon. We've done the live. I've put some more fucking drops in my eyes, so it's a little bit better, but it is what it is. I have already started doing a bit of prep in here because the liner has arrived. Now I was hoping that, well, according to the picture on the sale, it was supposed to be in the same sort of plastic that I've used on the Frankenstein pond and filter, but it turns out it's one of these fucking woven ones. But I haven't got time to piss around sending stuff back because one, I need this system back up and running. Two, I want this system back up and running because three, I've got some fish in the tow-side tank. Once I've dealt with the flukes that have got to come over here for 6 to 8 weeks in the heat before I then put the fly in. I am going to change that grid on the bottom drain. I am going to take that off and I'm going to put in some of the white mesh that I usually use on other filters and stuff. I'm going to get that glued in place to see if I get a better pull through that bottom drain. I should have, because the run itself isn't very long from the bottom drain to the pipe to coming into the Easy Pod. And like I said, the Easy Pod is right next to the bio bin, so there's not a lot of pipe work in that respect. So 6,500 litres an hour should be ample enough to pull the shit through there. But the shit that I found inside there was absolutely unreal. And I think some of that I can put down to the fact that the holes weren't big enough in that disc. So I reckon that was stopping the draw. So in putting the white, in fact, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm going to be putting some of this in, and I picked this stuff up at Hobbycraft. This is the smaller of the holes, but you can pick it up in Hobbycraft for about £4. And if you run back years and years ago, they used to give you this stuff at school to do like cross stitch and that with. It's flexible, but once it's siliconed in place, I think that will give me a better pull through that 4-inch pipe. So that's what I'm going to be putting in. Now, like I say, I did say on the live today that I am going to be changing the filtration a little bit on this, in the fact that I'm going to get another tray and I'm going to have it sat sideways on the end of the pond. In doing that, I've got a LED strip upstairs in the loft that I can then put in underneath the mug shelves, which will then illuminate the tank better. I'll take you in with me in a second. So I've finished trimming. Basically, the packaging for my liner was a piece of this liner. So I've used that one to go across the decking board at the back where the returns go in, because there was some holes in there. So I've stapled a piece in there over that on its own, and then I've put a bit of polystyrene, I've cut a disc. Well, in fact, I cut 2 discs with a bit of 4-inch pipe through some polystyrene. One bit has gone into the drum, and I'll explain that in a second, but the other has gone into the 4-inch hole that I had for the 4-inch return knot when I had the airlift in the system. So what I've done is I put polystyrene bung in there. I've then put, what I'm doing at the moment is putting it in a layer of this stuff, so it'll have a second layer over those gaps in the decking, and then it will sit over the front of where I've bunged the hole up with the polystyrene. And then when I put the liner up against it, it should stop it from sucking into the hole, or the hole that was there. But before I can do any of that, I've got to jump in with the blue roll and get all the shit on the bottom taken out. When I say, how the fuck do you get soil in between a liner and polystyrene? Because that tank is brick, 1-inch polystyrene, and then it was the liner. But when I cut the liner, I've got, it looks like dirt, shit, underneath the actual liner itself. Where the fuck did that come from? Anyway, let me take you in there and I'll show you. So, you lift that up. You see, polystyrene bung there, and it'll be the second layer of this. Staple that up there, and then I'll probably leave another one going down over the top, because I was going to put some around the edge so it will stop that start dropping. Oh, zoom yourself out, Vincent. Yeah, so I'm going to put a bit over the edge, like so. So when I put the liner in and I fill it up, it won't pull so much on the actual liner that it's in itself, because the water line will be sitting about here if things go right. But yeah, as I say, look, honest to God, look at it. So you can see, I think there's been a mouse in there. No, it can't be, because there's no hole. That's behind the tape. But yeah, how can you get shit behind a liner? Mind blown. But anyway, I'm going to get this cleaned out. I've got to slice that one down that corner, so this is all free moving. And then we'll look at getting the new liner in. Tell you what, I think it's going to be a lot fucking easier putting this new one in than it was trying to put this rubber one in on my own. Oh, that was a chuffing nightmare, I can tell you. But yeah, that's where we're at. And like I say, tank is actually deeper than what people think. With having the shower across there, it stuck out to about here. So you lost all that back area there. So what I'm going to do is 3/4 of it is going to be on this side here. So you'll only have like a quarter, a third or so on there. And then this whole area will be open for light. So then what I can do is I can then get the strip light from up in the loft, and I can either attach it to this inlet pipe pointing down, or I can wait till I take this one out. I put a bit of CLS in all the way across the bottom for another row for mugs, and then put the light underneath that, which will then illuminate the tank and the tank really, really well. So yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what I'm up to. So yeah, I'm going to put you down and start cleaning this lot. I'm not putting anything down on the bottoms because I don't need to, because that's all polystyrene and that's been shaped and everything else. So yeah, I'll pick you back up in a bit. Well, that's dinner. Dropping the boy off at the hospital, bringing him back. Managed to get everything sorted. So now it is time for me to dive in here and see if I can get this airliner in. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Always is. Catch you in a bit. Well, it is now 10 to 9, and I think I've finally finished wrangling it. Unwrapping a 5x5 in a very small space is not fucking easy. I tell you, I feel like I've done a Mike Tyson workout. I mean, you wouldn't believe how awkward and hard that was to do. Just, I feel now my arms are aching. I think I've lost my headphones case. I'm hoping it's not in amongst this and I end up throwing it away. I think I might have overcooked it on the size. I got a 5x5. I think I might have got away with a 4x4, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be back to you once I've finished tidying up. Well, my little fruit bat, that's 20 to 10. I'm going to see you tomorrow.
The next day.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Monday? And you, koi breeding and stuff with Richard. I see you. Get across, give the man a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment telling him the Twisted One sent you. I bet it will tickle him pink. Well, it's been a busy day. I've been out shopping with Ma. We've been here, we've been there. We picked up some glass. Oh yeah, I'm buzzing. It looks absolutely banging, and with the fact that I have changed the grout on the dark tiles to black, just looks, and I so look forward now to getting the Tosai tank looking exactly the same. The guy who sorted out the glass and the runners for us, what a job. I was expecting a couple of little holes, but he actually put little bits in there so we can slide it backwards and forwards. But most of all, we got water in the pond and it's not leaking, so even better. So at this moment in time, I am making up a framework for the shower to sit on. The shower will not be connected up just yet because I've got to get some CLS, make a couple of extra mug racks, as well as a platform and everything. So, but I can and will fire the system up. But it's been one of those days, especially when I think it must have been about 8 o'clock this morning. There's a fish jumped out the pond, Dad. Oh, fuck. Oh. All I need. Fires on some trousers, comes flying down the stairs. Oh, the collar's sticking up everywhere. Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, come flying down the stairs, and there he is. He's got my Deutsch Sankey in the net. Please, no. Thankfully, took it from the net, put it in my blue bowl with an air stone, and it's absolutely fine, other than a bit of veining up on its peg fin. So I don't think it had been out very long. Now, I've only got until tomorrow to wait, and then I can hammer the Lernex in there, and I'm putting in a heavier dose than what I normally would. Plus, I'm also going to bypass the drum for I could see the picture now all across the board. It is coming together. Something rotten. Come on, I'll take you for a little look. So, yeah, we have water, and we do have a higher water level than we did beforehand, because it is now at where I want it in Easy Pod. You can hear the biochambers going around. There's still water inside there. At the moment, I'm going to put another piece of pipe on here just to drop it down to stop the splash, because that's just temporary there. I am going to put a little flap in here, and that will literally be to stop any splash going down in between there. And then I'm using the last bit, because I only had the one length. I'm using the last bit to get the frame started for the shower, and then I'll have to get a new piece to run around the back as well. But like I say, once you've got, I didn't leave the lid in here, but once you've got the shower sitting that way, and I've got more light going in here, I can actually drop a light down higher, lower, and then not have to worry about putting spotlights on the ones I had on there before. So yeah, coming along. They're waiting for, well, in fact, all three systems are waiting for fucking fluke treatment. But there we go. Like I say, the shower won't be up and running straight away, because I've got to wait for a third tier to arrive, and then we'll get it in there fitted. But like I say, I can't move. Well, it's not that I can't. I don't see the point of moving any of the fish from in there into there until I know that the flukes have gone from that system, and then I can split them over. But as you can see, guys, you've got to tell me down in the comments which looked better, the way it was or the way it is now. I personally think that looks a lot better, and it's more of what I envisaged in the first place. And I think on the main pond itself, I'm just going to have to go around with a toothbrush or something and get rid of this dust, because the grey is there underneath it, but I think it just needs a good clean. And I've got a regrout in a couple of areas anyway, but I think that's what the problem is there. I think the grout went in a bit too runny. And also, talking about changes, break your neck, Vincent, we went out looking for some more grey paint so we could get some more done, and they don't do the colour anymore, so we are now changing to a lighter shade of grey. So you can see, yeah. But I tell you what, once I've got rid of that bit of wood and the perspex, you're going to stop. It is. So I'm having problems with the drum at the moment. Oh, who said they're fucking easy? Telling lies. But yeah, it's all coming together. But yeah, I think that is looking pretty doggone swish. And like I say, we've now got sliding glass doors, which is laminated safety glass. And like I say, man put some little divots in there for me. So yeah, that's gonna keep that lovely and warm. And then like I say, once, because I want to take that off and bring it all this way, so the whole front looks the same. So you think there's going to be a door, black door in there. We'll probably have some koi art along there, and then you will have a double window like that over there on that one. But yeah, absolutely loving it. But enough of my flip flap. I've got to get this done, so at least I know it's done. I can sit this one in place so it's out the way, and I can continue on doing bits in the filter house. But yeah, I shall pick you back up in a bit. My little fruit cups, that's me finished for today. I am absolutely done in. My arm is killing me. Oh, I tell you what, that liner really did kick the shit out of me yesterday. But she's up and running. The only thing I've got left to do is put a little bib over here on in front. But what I've done is I've put a couple of fish bags around the returns to start out just for the moment, just to stop the splashing while I get the shower sorted out. Now I've got the stand for the little shower sorted out. It's just waiting for me to paint it now, which I will probably be doing a bit later. But for this minute, I am going to go sit down and have a relax. But as always, guys and girls, I'll show you first. Let me spin you around. You spin me right round, baby. Hey. So, yep, I got a couple of bags on there, bag on there, bag on there. It's taken all the splash out, but it's running like a dream. This just needs a bit of a brush down now, and then give it some couple of coats of paint. Give it a couple of days to dry out, and then we can start looking at getting the shower filter, shower finished, which is sat here at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, once that is sat there, I'm going to have a whole lot more light going into the tank, that's for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. And like I say, these will be happier tomorrow once I've got some fluke treatment in there, but oh, I can't get over this. Look. Oh, love it. Can't wait to get that side done now. But yeah, where is he? Then I've got a couple sitting down there. They lay down and then they'll be up again. Fucking Linux can't come soon enough. See? He's up again, look. I'm looking for the... Oh, there it is. Over the back. Over the back! Vincent, you need to clean the window. But yeah, he's down there. Not very happy with himself, and I don't blame him. We'll have you sorted tomorrow, boy. We'll be putting you in a salt bath as well. But yeah, anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to say Kahaku's now up and swimming around again. It's just on top of a Lupin syndrome and everything else. Just what you want, innit? Not. So anyway, guys and girls, oh, knock me bush over. Matron. Anyway, guys and girls, forgot what I was going to say now. As always, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and all that shemezzo. I will see you in a few days. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And I'll see you in a day or two.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.